It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars all fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got Harden, Joel Embiid out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's DeRozan, and it's Curry in at the 5. Here is Harden, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Passes to DeRozan. Embiid with a screen on Durant. And DeRozan kicks to Harden. Just 3 to shoot. DeRozan passes to Harden. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Westbrook, no good. Curry fires from way outside. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
That certainly was a deep one. I mean, maybe move in a little bit next time. There's no such thing as a 4-point line.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He spoke about what it really means to be an all-star coach. He said, really, it's just a testament to the way my real team has played this year. It's a side effect of them having a great start to the season. They deserve all the credit for me being here. Kevin, very gracious as always. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Curry after LeBron James's miss. Traps in the tray.
And Kevin, that 3-ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, what angle, or how deep.
Now here is Irving. For 3, Durant. The rebound by Harden.
They're cold so far, only 1 for 5 to begin this one.
Curry can't get it to go.
Cannot give him that much room from mid-range. They got to feel lucky he didn't knock that one down.
Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Westbrook against Harden. Westbrook dishes to Durant. Harden outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Harden's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Harden is a laser, a straight-out gunner from deep. Has confidence in his long ball. And, you know, the defense has to get out on him from out there.
Now here's LeBron. That's tipped. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And stolen by James. Here's Irving. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Embiid sets the pick for Curry. They get it back. Embiid, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Harden. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, and I think all credit goes to that being just good offense. I mean, those are the kind of shots they want. And they got him.
Curry's gone 2 of 4 shooting from 3-point land. James kicks to Davis. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Curry fires from way outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's now 9 points for Steph Curry. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there, just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he makes the first.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Lets it go with a 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
And they get it back. Basket counts. Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half court. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Here's Westbrook. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
To the left side wing. Westbrook drives in, and Embiid with the block.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap. Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
Yeah, and they've come out strong. I mean, clearly they've been the better team so far.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, and that one comes up a bit short.
I mean, his field goal percentage isn't good. He's not helping his team out there shooting this poorly.
And it's DeRozan missing. Here's Irving, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Durant using the pick.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
The wide open look for Durant. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Durant's got 5.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Curry against Irving. To the middle. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
You know, that's not how you distribute the ball. needs to be more focused when making passes like that.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And, Kevin, they need this timeout. He's flat out owning them right now. Can't miss.
The West making some changes. Jimmy Butler comes in for Embiid, and it's Thompson in for DeMar DeRozan. Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. Left side, Westbrook. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night. Irving against Curry. This one for three. And it's the East with the rebound. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. That one good for two. Butler's got his first bucket in this one.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Moves back up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The East All-Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And both free throws good for Davis. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Harden right side. Antetokounmpo passes to Harden. Over Davis. Thompson for three. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. Great D that time from Durant. To the paint. And then Durant with the jam.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. 1:05 left here in the opening quarter.
Well, you don't want to leave guys unattended, not around a guy like Butler, who's pretty good at finding the open guy.
Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by the West. Antetokounmpo's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For 3, Westbrook. Here's Davis. Right side, Westbrook. Over Harden. And that one's good. Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Outside Curry. Thompson outside. Butler sets a screen for Thompson. Harden outside. From outside the arc. And it's the East with the rebound. And stolen by Butler. Harden outside. Thompson passes to Harden. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Here's Curry with the 3. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the West All. Stars in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Yeah, exactly. Right from the start, Greg, they were looking to get out and run, sprinting to their opportunities.
They've got Paul George. Kyrie Irving is out there with Oladipo. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Aldridge in at the power forward position. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with. Here's George. No good. Shot missing. Now the West All-Stars the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Lillard. A second chance effort. Thompson for the triple. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Thompson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the West All-Stars. From 13, it's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Nailed from three-point land. Butler's got 5 points so far. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Davis can't get it to go. The West All-Stars with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. Here's Towns, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Now, here's Butler. 5 points in the game. Back to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Tries from 16. East grabs the miss. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Irving kicks to George. Butler with the block.
No denying it. Butler, a superb defender. Really does a nice job using his length to turn shots away.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Count it.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here's the East. 15-point game. Irving with the ball. 8 points for him. It's good. Yeah, basket. He's now 5 for 9.
Well, he's been excellent thus far, Kevin, but it still hasn't been enough to get them the lead.
It's deflected and stolen by Drummond. There's the pass to George. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And what about the vision, the court vision from Oladipo? So good at creating opportunities for his guys.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him. Oladipo dishes to Irving. Thompson from long range. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
You know, the touch on Thompson's three-point shot just off the charts. He just never seems to lose his feel.
Irving from long range. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
George with the ball. Butler covering. To the inside. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Here's Butler. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Boy, I really like the way he's stroking the ball. I mean, knocking down a bunch of his shots and really being efficient.
It's George on the wing. They get it back. Drummond. They shoot again. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if any big man has the combination of strength, speed, and hops that Drummond has, not to mention his length, an unreal physical specimen.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Butler. He's got 9. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond mixes defensive smarts with elite physical tools, and that's what makes him a solid defender. He's going to get his hands on a few shots each and every game.
George, no good.
He's still fighting it, and sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. He's trying to get in the rhythm, but right now he's playing hard, but he's hurting his team.
Butler from outside. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Beal. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And Oladipo kicks to Drummond. Green with the block. They retain possession. Here's Thompson. Down low. It's tipped. Paul George with the steal. Oladipo against Lillard. Oladipo, the pass to Beal. Aldridge a screen. From deep, George. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
George is outstanding in his decision-making off picks. He knows when to shoot and when to pass.
Here's Lillard. Not wasted. Any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball, trailing by 17. Here's Oladipo. Softly drops in the floater.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative, they are strong.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the East. James checked in for Aldridge. Kevin Durant comes in for George. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Oladipo. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Al Horford is checked in for Towns. DeRozan comes in for Butler. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Damian Lillard. The East All-Stars have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And really no better leader in the NBA than LeBron. The closest thing to a player coach we've had in a long time.
And the call will be against Al Horford. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The East All-Stars have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Poked away and stolen by Kyle Lowry. The deep 3 from Thompson. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Bradley Beal. Here's Lowry after the made shot from Bradley Beal. And the dunk by Horford.
Kevin, you know, it's nice to see Lowry dish the rock. I mean, I enjoy watching him pass the ball because he's got a nice feel for when to get it to his guys for an open shot.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the West. Harden comes in for Thompson. Now here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, I like the activity of Drummond on the glass. I mean, he's so big and active. Excellent timing and hands, always pounding and grinding for offensive rebounds.
Here is Harden. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on LeBron James.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer. But they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
There's Beal with the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his fourth rebound in this one. Tries a three. East grabs the miss. And here's Westbrook. And stolen by Horford. The three from Harden. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And it's James missing. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. The quick look, no good that time. Here's West now. It's DeRozan with the drive. Outside for Lowry. Off target from three-point range. It's stolen by DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
Yeah, and give it up for the feed from Horford. He's a playmaker, and you love having a big man show off that kind of vision.
Outside, Beal. His three-pointers off the mark.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now, and with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
And Davis, here we go.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Beal. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
East All-Stars have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And here's Harden for three. There's the triple. And so it's the West All-Stars.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime. It's the West All-Stars with the advantage at the half. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, Ernie, Steph Curry, he's still redefining the point guard position. To call him a shoot first or a pass.
And that'll do it for.
Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Yep, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. DeRozan out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Curry. Then it's Harden. And it's Embiid in at the center. And it's Irving missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They get it back. Harden kicks to Antetokounmpo. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Westbrook. Outside Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look. The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And a wide open look for James. Connects from 3-point range. James has got 9.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Curry can't get it to go.
You know, 1 for 4, not a good start. I mean, they got to play with a little more energy this half. There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
The East All-Stars have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. Free throw good, James. And both free throws good for James. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Curry dishes to Antetokounmpo. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him. Shoots over Curry, takes the 12-footer and hits. That's 12 points for Kyrie Irving. Here's DeRozan, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant.
Boy, DeRozan is a treat to watch. This guy is athletic, and he throws down some monster dunks. This dude is sick at the rim.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. Ball's knocked loose. Inside. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
And here's Harden for 3. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Davis. Now James, 11 points in the game. Here's Irving. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Irving's got 14.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
The deep 3 from Harden. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for the East.
Victor Oladipo.
Harden's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Harden can't hit.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
You know, you got to love watching Embiid play the game because he has such great passion and really a drive to be great.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the East All-Stars with some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Paul George in for Kevin Durant.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's DeRozan. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Curry from deep three-point land. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the West All-Stars. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Well, I like watching him get after it on the glass now, staying active, and usually that leads to good things.
From deep, the long-distance three is buried. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Knocks down the three ball. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in the transition.
A nice shot by George.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days, and as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed kills, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
An absolute bomb from three-point range. 33 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
And it's Aldridge missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's James. And, oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets... the call, and we'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Walker's checked in.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And so here are the West All-Stars.
Oladipo doing a nice job utilizing his quick hands on defense, doing his best not to allow shooters clean looks.
Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Oladipo's got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Lillard misses.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Now Lillard. Paul George missing from long range. Takes the 3. And it's Lillard missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Horford. From outside, off the mark. Horford's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. The kick out to Oladipo. No good from outside. And so here are the West All-Stars. It's an 18-point lead. That one from long range. That's 12 points for Klay Thompson.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Puts it up. And the shot no good, a bit short. And here's the East. The three from LeBron. The West All-Stars pull it in. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
James on the follow.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Inside, here's George, and George with the stuff.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
And stolen by Horford. And Thompson puts up a deep three. That one doesn't drop. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Walker with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Shot's good by Walker.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's LeBron. After the miss from Damian Lillard, count the basket. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Paul George with the steal. And they're pushing it up. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
And George is very good in how he leaks out in transition, times it perfectly, and really creates high percentage shots for himself as a result.
It's deflected. Stolen by George. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they're running. Butler passes to Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And that's 15 points for Klay Thompson.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the West All-Stars. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. Back to the action after this word. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Paul George, and it's Durant, and it's Davis in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
And, you know, even though they're up, he's been off his game this quarter, having trouble finding the basket.
Durant, no good. And Thompson kicks to Towns. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. Goran Dragic is checked in for Paul George. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Embiid, he's checked in for Draymond Green. It's Durant on the wing. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Cans it from downtown.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here's Davis. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Beal can't get it to go.
Boy, awful defending, really. But in the end, they dodged the bullet. They can't let shooters get clean looks from outside.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
So for the West, James Harden, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler, and Stephen Curry subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Curry against Dragic. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Embiid. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And both free throws good for Davis.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Embiid against Davis. Trying his luck deep. Embiid, no good. Stolen by Thompson. Towns, high post. And counted. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
Here's Westbrook. The West All-Stars pull it in. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the basket by Harden.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Durant with a screen on Curry. Here's Dragic from outside, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 6th assist on the night. Westbrook against Harden. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Beal against Thompson. And Beal kicks to Durant. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
And Durant has just such a fluid release. Very efficient shooting the ball from that mid-range.
Thompson from long range. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds. Look at that jam.
Come on now, bring the thunder, rock that rim.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Beal can't get it to go. And the West All-Stars have possession. 22 is their biggest lead. The shot by Curry, no good. Here's Dragic. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. No problems knocking that one down. And that's 36 points for Steph Curry.
I guess Towns got a little bit of point guard in him. Big fella with a beautiful dime right there.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Curry outside. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Durant with it. The kick out to Dragic. And the 3 off target. Thompson right side. Beal with the steal. And Durant puts up a deep 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Passes to Curry. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Curry's got 39.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Now here's Beal, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 13 points for Bradley Beal.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more. Than he had in the first.
Great basketball from him, Kevin. A commanding performance, helping add to the lead this quarter.
And here's Westbrook after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Here's Davis. The West All-Stars pull it in. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Harden can't hit.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Here's Durant, and the rejection by Town. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Davis. It's Harden with the drive over Westbrook at the top of the key, Embiid. And finished off by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
One-on-one fast break. And that one's good by Davis. And the West All-Stars have possession. 6-point lead. It's Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 45 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there. He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
The long distance three is buried. Curry's got 48.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
And I tell you what, Greg, once he finds that rhythm, he's hard to guard. Shots come easy for him.
Davis. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Dragic kicks to Westbrook. Over Harden. Westbrook, no good. Now here's Curry. Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, my goodness.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. Harden against Westbrook. To the paint. And then Durant with the dunk.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a prime-time threat to pound one down. Got to keep him away from the rim.
Nobody near Irving. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got it back down to within single digits for the East All-Stars. The three from Harden. It doesn't go for him. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Outside Irving. The kick out to Westbrook. good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's 15 points for Russell Westbrook.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the East All-Stars?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Butler's checked in.
You know, for a big guy, Joel Embiid's floor awareness is pretty impressive. He does a pretty good job of finding open guys.
Now here's Westbrook. Knocked loose. And Thompson puts up a deep three. Here's Embiid. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
The East All-Stars running out of time. Here's Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Thompson.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. And once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Westbrook. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
And what a huge injection of energy they got here in crunch time. Suddenly, they're an offensive juggernaut. Kyrie Irving is simply caught fire.
Fires for three. Curry can't get it to go. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the two-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're trailing by 2. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
Whatever it is, got to be fast. I mean, can't waste any time at this point.
Knocks down the trifecta.
Yeah, once Thompson gets going, he is almost impossible to slow down. We're seeing that tonight. Their entire offense is revolving around him, and boy, is he coming through.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away. That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
A three-pointer would be huge right now.
Oh, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens right here.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. A deep 3 from Irving. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. it's the West All-Stars to start out. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Joel Embiid out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the small forward position.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's Curry after the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Klay Thompson. Westbrook passes to Davis. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 29 points for Anthony Davis.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
The deep three from Thompson. From beyond the arc and then some.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
And the pass to Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Davis. And Embiid with the block.
And Embiid is a determined defender. I mean, swatting away shots. He's got excellent reach and timing. Makes him a good shot blocker.
Now here's Curry trying to get open as Thompson. And James pulls it down. James has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Irving missing.
Can't get more open than that. No idea how he mistimed that mid-range shot. Maybe he was too open. Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
And James throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And almost no hesitation when the D is laying off him there. Thompson just cashing in easily on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
The shot's good from LeBron.
Oh, I love watching the ball get into the post. Reminds me of my days doing work down there. When you have this kind of positioning, scoring is simple.
Curry, good.
And there's just no doubt Curry's gonna do damage from long range. The only question is how much.
James kicks to Westbrook. Back to LeBron. Here's Irving, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak is the real deal.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Harden's checked in.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
And this is an area Irving needs to continue to work on. Just keeping his teammates involved. And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
Nails it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2.
One of the hardest and trickiest covers in the league. Harden, not just a superb scorer, but but also an amazing passer, which really makes him really hard to guard.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They trail by 2. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
They set the pick. Here's Curry. Count it!
I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under here.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're trailing by 2. 12 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, what's your take?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They lead by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. That'll be a 5-second call.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And a big mental mistake as they get called for the timeout when they have none remaining. And they're going to pay for it with maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
Yeah, major mental lapse there. He's got to know they're out of timeouts. Just a total unnecessary technical.
You're right, Jay. He won't live that one down easily. Not his proudest moment. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And the officials are calling a technical foul here. You don't see this too often, but they tried to call.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball. And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And a big mental mistake as they get called for the timeout when they had none remaining. And they're going to pay for it with maybe.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball. And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. A 3 off the inbound. Buries the triple.
And this is what Curry does best. He is just a tenacious
Insufficient
scorer
balance,
who just
please top up.
destroys opponents. His
Insufficient
offensive
balance,
arsenal
please top
is
up.
amazing.
So a close game.
Insufficient balance, please top up.
They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching.